Hello, lovelies. I specially welcome you to today's class. Our topic for today is God cares for us. God cares for us. In our last lesson, we learned about the power of prayer. Now, kids, do you know that God cares for little children like you? Yes, God cares for you and for me. And He does so in many ways. He loves us so much and does not want anything bad to happen to us. He takes good care of us by providing our needs like food, shelter, and clothes. Okay, now let's take a look at some people in the Bible that God specially cared for. And we have Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were 3 Hebrew boys. King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon made a huge image and told people to worship the image. And he said, at the sound of the trumpet, everyone should bow down and worship his image. Okay, now the king's men blew the trumpet and everyone bowed down to the image. Can you see them? Yes, they are worshiping the image, except these 3 Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They refused to bow. And the king heard about it, and he was furious and said, bring those people to see me. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood before the king, and the king said to them, I'm giving you one more opportunity to worship my image. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to bow down. They stood their ground. And the king had them tied up and threw them into the fire. Can you see them? Yes, he made the fire 7 times hotter than usual. The boys were in the fire, but something is happening here. And the king is amazed. Wow, the king was so surprised to find 4 men in the fire. They were walking in the midst of the fire, and they were not hot at all. God has sent his angel to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and the fire did not touch their hair, nor their skin, or their clothes. So can you see how God specially cared for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? The king had no option but to ask the men to come out from the fire. And they came out from the fire without being hurt by the fire. So another person we are going to talk about today that God specially cared for is Daniel. Daniel was a good man and he always prayed to God. So King Darius made him a ruler in his kingdom, but some persons were not happy at all. So they planned to put Daniel in trouble, okay, because they knew that Daniel was always praying. And so they went to the king to sign a law that no one should pray for the next 30 days. And the punishment was that the person will be thrown into the lion's den. So they kept watch over Daniel to see if he will break the king's law. And of course, they caught him praying and they reported to the king, but the king was not happy. He was very sad that the law has been made, but he could not change the law. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, but God sent his angel to shut the mouth of the lion. The next day, the king was so amazed to find Daniel safe in the den. So kids, this is where we end today's lesson. See you in my next class, and please don't forget to attempt the question in the quiz and the assignment section. Bye.